Hello and welcome back to the Great Circle, an upcoming animal survival game set in a giant African caldera. I'm TJ, developer for the game, and I'm doing another live development stream. We're going to be working on some den and nest stuff ish, kind of. Uh, it's some new stuff that I'm working on as far as having actual dens, like specific nesting for each animal, that kind of thing. But before I get to that, I want to let you guys know you can find out everything you need to know about the Great Circle via the information in the description of the video, including a link to all of our social media. One of the most important being directly to our website. Oops, wrong one. Directly to our website, which links you to everything else. So definitely follow us on YouTube, our official YouTube. We got a Facebook, we got a Twitter, we got an Instagram, and we also have a Twitch. So you can get to that from our website, thegreatcircle.weebly.com, but definitely follow us on YouTube and on any of our social media sites. You can actually get to us just by typing in The Great Circle and just add game for good measure, because you're gonna get some weird flat Earth stuff if you're doing it on YouTube, and you'll find us that way as well. So if you have any questions about the development, about the game, you can ask it in the chat as we go along. If you missed the stream, you can ask the question in the form of a comment below the video, and we'll respond to those individually. So let's go ahead and get started. Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon to you, wherever you are, and let's get to work. All right. Alright, so I'm going to be working on a few different types of dens based on rocks here. Let's see. Let's take a look at what could be done for this one here. Den is going to provide some shelter from the elements, because exposure will be one of the dangers. God dang it. Why is this doing this? It's going to need some collision adjustments. It's not letting me go in, so I'm going to make a quick adjustment to the collision and make it so I can go underneath. But it looks like I might be finding that difficult. Let's see if I can make it smaller. Let's see if that has an immediate effect. Should work. It's just not what I want yet. Oh no, it's not working yet. shelter and it has a little shade. Get to the collision later. I'm just going to focus on the look for a second. We're going to go and take a look at some samples. Do something like that for a theme. Fortunately, I can see underneath this. I get another rock over here. God, that's annoying. What is this? full-size leopard. It's about 60%. Enough. See what's going on here. It's beyond annoying. Hey, Tano, how's it going? No, that's a leopard. It's just the texture is low res right now. God dang it, dude. Technical difficulties. Give me a second to reload some stuff. gotta reboot the engine in a second. This is how the leopard looks when the texture is fully rendered. It's a little far away, but yeah, that's it's one of the natural disasters. It's a tornado, actually. They can get pretty big. You can see them from distances too. They're randomly generated. You can't predict when they're going to happen. However, once my weather system is fully working, there will be a logic behind when they occur, like just shifts in the upper atmosphere, to the extent that I can recreate that instead of like just kind of random conditions that I have right now. See if I can reload this. We're almost back up. Come on, it's taking so long. Second screen here. My second den got freaking destroyed. I didn't save it before it went down. So annoying. Pause the music. Should have text at the top of the screen. Before a disaster that reads your animal senses something is off. Be careful. Animal can kind of sense things like natural disaster sometimes. That sounds appropriate for like when the level's loading, and you know how like in some games they kind of give you like random tips. That sounds like something. That sounds like that's where I would read that. No, I don't want like text warnings when things happen. I just want to give you like just your little stats menu at the bottom right of your screen that just has your health, your hunger, your thirst, your body fat, all that stuff, and then just let the player figure it out. Um, the animals run from it, so it's like you should be able to tell like if all the animals are running like in a certain direction, or if all the birds are leaving an area suddenly. You'll be able to understand, something's amiss. So if I do it right, I don't have to like spoon feed the players. The players will start to see the signs, and they'll start to recognize them. Now, of course, you won't understand everything the first time you see it. Like in this game, whether it be natural disaster warnings or status changes for your character and stuff. But I mean, the idea is the animals don't know these things themselves either, so they learn over time. They learn from parents and an older group or family members, and that knowledge gets passed down. So the idea is for you to experience it the way that an animal might experience an experience for the first time, and kind of learn and adjust the way that they would. So you'll learn what to look for and to learn to recognize certain dangers and stuff. Just like these dens. These dens are going to spawn like certain types of animals. So like leopards, lions, or just depending on the den. That's why I'm making different kinds. I'm gonna make this again. Let me reopen my editors. Um, just paying attention to what's in your environment will go a long way. Oh my god, did the timer reset? How did that happen? I don't remember what we were at. I think we were somewhere around 35 minutes, so 35, 55. Let's see here. I'm just go by the clock, so we'll be stopping at 2 o'clock. See if I can just quickly remake these. Kind of had it the way I wanted it. Should have the patience to make a survival game. I got so many cool ideas with no way to make them come true. Yeah, I know how you feel. It's a long-term thing, you know. So you definitely gotta have patience, especially when it comes to working with computers and programming and stuff. Like, I have a lot of ideas, but it's like I have to do have to focus on what's doable instead of what I'm most interested in right now. Okay, let's get Captain Brooks. Howdy, thank you. We making dens. Let's see how it is for the snake. Can't get out. Okay. Plus, probably don't have a good enough PC to make a game. Well, you might be surprised, you know. Sometimes, I would have thought so too, but sometimes you just have to try something and confirm that it's not going to work before writing it off. The good thing about the Unreal Engine, which is what I'm using, is that it's free. So if you ever want to give it a shot, it isn't going to cost you anything to try it. Is that a Gaboon Viper or something? No, it's not a Gaboon, although I am 100% going to put a Gaboon Viper in the game. It's one of the ones that I'm most interested in. No, this is a mangrove snake. That particular snake. I better turn off the spawn system. I think that might be contributing to the crashes for now. Because it looks like a type of viper. Yep, it's well, it is venomous, but it's a mildly venomous snake. It's important because I want there to be a kind of scale for the level of venom that a snake can inflict. So, you know what I mean? A mangrove isn't going to be the same as a puff adder or a Cape Cobra or a black mamba, for example. These are going to have varying levels of venom with varying effects. It's serving as a really good measuring animal. Turn this off from root. So we should be okay now. Let's put baby leopard at 90. fits. But not this side. The other den, type 1. So these creatures only, what does it say? It's hard for me to see the thing. So these creatures only from the Rift Valley region of Africa? No, absolutely not. We've got creatures that are native to Africa. We've got some invasive species. We've got scientifically established populations. We also have some limited exotics, which are not species that are found normally in Africa either, but are in the game due to some lore and story elements of the game. But the setting of this game is a giant dead volcano. It's kind of it's part of the logo that I made. See this right here? This is an actual height map of where the game takes place. So it's basically, this is called a caldera. It's a giant dead volcano. It's like a big crater in the ground. And it's so big that there are all these biomes and things inside. So it's like you're always inside of a giant dead volcano is where this game takes place. So we got 2 dens here. God dang, dude, the timer reset. I'm gonna have to turn the timer off because it's not accurate. I'll just create one that doesn't have a timer on it. Good enough, right? Cute leopard. Thank you. You're gonna add a Nile monitor? It's a good chance I will. Definitely a Nile crocodile. I want to add some of the monitor lizards as well, including, I guess, the Nile. I didn't know that specific species, but I'm actually looking into like adding some monitor type lizards. Alright, so let's see if we can get some sample stuff. So that second den is based on this. We've got a stone on stone thing. I need one that has only 2 rocks. A lot of them go into the ground too. Like the Yellowstone caldera, or more accurate, the Mount Toba caldera in Sumatra. I'm not totally sure about those two, but they are calderas, so I would probably say yes. My specific inspiration for the crater idea was actually the Ngorongoro crater in Africa. There's an actual dead volcano called the Ngorongoro crater, and it is basically it's a caldera, and it's called the Ngorongoro Conservatory because it's a big area and it's like a conservation area where a lot of animals live and they're protected and it's huge. You know what I mean? They have a lot of biomes and stuff in there. So that's my direct inspiration for the caldera part. Other than the title, also just having to fit the idea of a circle, the great circle, not just the process of life and death, you know, and repeat with animals, but just the symbolism of a circle, a giant crater. Well, actually, that's two rocks right there. Alright. So these will shield you from the elements. What other kind can I do? I could do this, but then there's another one in the front. This would definitely be for small animals only. You can only get in through little crevices. Look, sunroof. Ah. Test something out real quick. Tano says you hype for community servers on POT? Actually, yeah, I'm interested to see how that's going to go. I saw a notification in Isla Nicta where they said, "Oh, something's coming." And I looked in the rules, and it was like rules for like POT servers. I was like, "Oh, okay, so it's coming." So that's good. It's sooner than I expected. You know what I mean? But as soon as I saw that they didn't immediately pull back the multiplayer thing, I realized, okay, this is they're gonna stay here. This is a new permanent step forward, and we're gonna see community service fairly certain. But I didn't expect them to do it. I thought they were going to just test this for maybe a couple days and then pull it back in a patch or an update. Because I didn't think they were ready, but it seems like they believe they are. So that's interesting. That's cool. I can't wait to see. Now people can start, can stop or start new complaints about like, oh, rule servers and whatnot. Now you don't have to just be on the official servers. You can, if you want to be on the rule servers, I guess some of them are going to be set up more for hardcore realism, and some may be more of a deathmatch. Some may be no rules, but you're going to have more options, which is always a good thing, I think. What just happened? He was supposed to chase me. Let's try this again. Oh yeah. And that's the whole point of a den. Oh my god, I didn't see him on the other side there. Hey, he murdered me. Wait, what do you mean there is? Like, are the community servers live? Or are you saying there's going to be? One thing I'm looking forward to is deathmatch servers, dude. I hate having to walk. I want to just get into fights. Like, I enjoy the game as a battle royale kind of fighting game. And a deathmatch, I imagine, would be a smaller map. So people who just want to fight, maybe even practice combat, it'd be a really good thing. You can just not spend 30 minutes walking to where people are. I have a feeling that this whole community server thing, if they allow the modded maps and stuff, is going to make the idea that this is a actual fighting game or this is a battle royale game more clear than ever, as opposed to a survival game or a quest game. I think that they don't have a strong quest or survival aspect yet. I think they have a much stronger fighting and battle royale, and even I would say social aspect to it. I think fighting and the social stuff is the strongest, because if you look at the way people play, they have a full map. People still go to Corpse Cove to socialize. People run. Everybody likes to fight. So because fastest animal is a Struvia minus, so I mean, if people never want to fight, they just run around, run away from things that Struvia. But anyways, that's just conjecture. Second test real quick. My audio's getting bad? Oh man, sorry. Is it my voice only, or is it my voice and the music that's starting to sound choppy? It's an annoying issue that's come up recently. I'm not totally sure what the cause is. I have an idea though. Can't get to me in here. He's still trying though, which is cool. I don't want him to just give up. The cool thing is if you wait long enough, he'll go away. Ah! It's better now? Okay. Yeah, I started limiting the power that's going into my GPU to kind of keep it from heating up. It looks like he completely stopped. Let's see what a pack can do. We'll spawn our fox pack in here. Let's see if they coordinate correctly to try and get at the prey. Pack version 1. Okay, so within seconds, a full pack will be here to hunt me. But yeah, 1v1 a guy on the deathmatch server on the test branch. Oh, okay, he did. Okay, so there is a test. So are the community servers on the test branch? Can you actually access community servers in test branch? That would make sense. Test it there first. See if we can get to me in here. So looks like they can't get to me in here. They're trying, dude. They're trying. Let me see. Can I get to my navigation? 0. Can you get to me in here? Oh, he went around. Nice. Okay, so that's working correctly. I like it. I like it. God dang it. I did not want to do that. Undo, undo, undo. Too late now. So take that off. Freaking EQS query. Yeah, I think I'll have something similar for this game, like a training room, something like just like this, like a little arena, and we could use it to just be a waiting area to log in. Like say if you're trying to spawn in with like your friends or whatever, and you're just waiting for everyone to be ready. See if I come out on this side. Yep, he will try to get me there. If I come out on the other side, he doesn't see me. But if I move, he should hear me. Where's my perception? Number 4. Oh. Up, dead. Alright, so that is interesting. That's very cool. Let's try a different animal. An animal that has the ability to spawn some... Oh wait, I could spawn babies. Let's try it. Let's see if the babies will follow me into the shelter. Nest. Okay. Some rabbits. They're over there patrolling. Right now, this is like the rabbit's nest that spawns. By the way, the textures are not rendered at their actual quality. See, this is why they look kind of low quality. It's just saving up on some VRAM. Alright, so we're going to try to get into this. As I feared. So if the enemy can't come in, neither can my family. The opening isn't big enough. Let's try the other one. Oh, he spotted me. Completely fixated on me too. Move. Ah, dead. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just make some prototype meshes out of these. They're not perfect at all, but they will do, for at least for the player. They won't work for player plus family yet, but we will get that squared away. And convert these to some static meshes. Oh no, poor bunny. I have two bunnies, so I have a soft spot for bunnies. I think even people who don't have bunnies have soft spots for bunnies. They just look so precious. Also, this might be exactly what Path of Titans was waiting for in order to switch from. Are they saying, like, are they calling themselves early access or demo? I don't know. I really think it's just arbitrary and meaningless at this point. But um, obviously, if certain people like Anthomnia, for example, or the people who do Nublar have the ability to have Path of Titans servers, they're going to bring their fan bases with them. So there's going to be a lot more people playing Path of Titans very, very soon. So it makes sense that adding community servers is going to be a good thing. I wonder what the limits will be. You know, are we anywhere close to like breaking the 100 person limit on these community servers? Like, are they going to 200 like the like goal was? That would be really cool. I still think the size of Pandora means you need like 300 people for it to even to feel like you don't have to walk for 30 minutes to find anyone. But let's see here. Let me rename this. Call it Den version 1. Oh no, 200 still a goal. Well, let's hope they reach it. I didn't think they'd get to 100 so soon. Of course, it comes with some issues, but I mean, it's actually quite impressive. Alright, now we got that saved. Now, this one I just would like to see it touch the rock a little more. Actually, the rock can be thinner. Let's make sure I save everything again. But yeah, they said the map is for 200 players plus AI, which, yes, but there are too many caves and hills and cliffs to find people. There could be someone near you, but you don't know it. Yeah, well, with AI, you actually don't need as many people because the AI probably would be one of two situations. They would have it set up so that there's AI in every part of the map, so you just have to go near it for it to spawn, or it will spawn off of the player. So no matter where you go, some AI will spawn a certain distance away from you. So either one of those situations of the map feeling empty can be fixed with AI. The issue is how far along is the AI. We haven't really seen any since they took it out of the demo. I thought it looked pretty okay as far as like the basic movements and stuff. Not realistic at all, but I mean it was like kind of decent scenery, you know, just to see the animals walking along. They would go after each other, they would fight, they would go to water and stuff. So it had a lot of basic functionality. So maybe they were just worried about performance impact. That's Den version 3. Alrighty. Almost done. Now I'm just going to make a blueprint. And we're going to make these things spawn babies. It'll be like little baby depots. Oh my god, it fell through the map. Okay. Let me see. Same collision settings as the wild boar nest. God, I hate when that happens. Alright, we'll do collision complex for now. Save it. Now let's give it a shot. Perfect. And within seconds, it should spawn baby leopards. Oh, look at the backside. How did that happen? Oh man, it did spawn baby leopards. Going through it. I can go through it too. Let's see if they can follow me in. Yep. Alright, so we'll make sure it blocks. Bless me. Let's see here. Plus the hills and cliffs make it not fun for traveling, and too many water sources. The less water sources, the more people will run into each other, which is why I'll probably play on the modded maps. Well, it's not that traveling itself is not fun or going to different water sources. I think it's just that there is nothing else to interact with other than the water source. So it's like even when you find water, it's not interesting because you found water and now what? You know, there's nothing really to compete with you for it. I mean, there's really no interaction with any of the players. The most interesting thing about Path of Titans to players, it seems to me, is the interaction with other players. So if there are no other players, then yeah, traveling is boring. But I think traveling would be interesting if you could actually interact with other things, be it players or, you know, food sources. Well, that's out there. But I mean, players are the number one thing, and if there were AI, that would help a lot. So I think people would travel a lot more if there was more to see. There's nothing else to see other than an empty map right now on the official thing. I don't mind the water sources. I think the water sources is fun. The quality of the water thing is interesting, but it got annoying when it was like a little bit too aggressive. You know, the water would go down, and it's like 3 people lick the giant lake, and all of a sudden, like it's at 20%. Like, it didn't really make any sense. There's some things that they could do to improve that a little bit. Now it's nice and relaxed. Nobody's complaining. You know what I mean? When they relaxed the water quality thing, nobody was like, "Oh, how could you undo the water quality thing?" You know, we don't need that. But if they want to move it back, that's fine. The stone claw hinge seems perfect for the player count right now. It's half the size of Pandora and only a few water sources, and way more flat and open. Well, yeah, I think I like that one. I think I went on that map before. What was the best looking one that I saw? It would either be between, it'd be between Cerulean and, well, actually, there were a few that looked good. Like the Hell Creek one looked good. There were a few that looked nice. Anyways, back to work here. We are going to block pawns. Okay. Now let's switch to play a leopard because it looks more sensible. Come to me, my children. It's a big ass den. I was kind of thinking something smaller. Like that. Let's do it again. No spawn. I'm able to go inside. Now the collision is matching up correctly. What is going on with this wall here? I don't know. Alright, let's see if those things can follow me as the rabbit now. Because if I can fit in, the collision shouldn't be stopping them. Nope, they can't come in. Where'd the other one go? Oh. They may be getting stuck. Alright, let's see if the enemies can. the entrances. There's something unsettling about that. Maybe I'll just let this be. My audio's bad. My voice audio's bad right now. Let's check something out real quick. Fosh bad. Fosh bad. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Should be okay right now. Let's close that before it makes a feedback loop. Looks like they are stuck. Oh, I didn't even see him. Also, keep in mind they're working on quests and to replenish the water sources so you can stay in one spot if you keep your water replicated or replenished. Well, I mean, that's what the rain's for, right? I really don't think they're going to be working on quests by the end of the year. I think they'll have given up on that. I don't think quests is going to lead anywhere, but I could be wrong. I could certainly be wrong. Like, if there's nobody doing quests, like there's only a few people who actually make a thing about doing quests to get skins. Like, I don't think people think quests are very fun. Even once there are some AI added, I don't feel like quests are going to be... Wait, can I independently select this? Let me see why this wall went bad. Let's see if I can put this in a level twice. Anyway, never mind. Now they do their games up to. Let's this den here. Alright, let's just make the other two dens, see if that wall issue happens for the other ones too. So it appears that's just how it's saved. Let's do this one. The second one did it too. Don't know why. Oh wait, no, I know why. The element, the texture. There are 3. I only need 2. This must be because I copied and pasted from the other blueprint. Okay. Not to fear. I'll just clear this. Okay. And we'll go back to this one. Now I understand what happened. Alright. So now when I look, the wall is restored. No transparency. It does look a little bit dark. interesting. Okay. Alright, let's do nest number 2 on the other side. These are some big nests. Oh, I did not realize that's why some people were carrying those things around. So you could take a salt rock fish or shellfish and drop it to a spot near the lake. You want to oh, I didn't know that. So you have to take it to somewhere near the lake. I like the idea of nest building. So what I want to do is like make it so that you have to carry rocks or sticks to make a bird nest, for example. These kinds of nests I feel like should just be a part of the map because the animal can't carry these stones. For the most part, I feel like most dens are just going to be like holes in the ground with like a rock on top. So you can get them burrow it. Let's do a third version over there. Okay, so we got version 1, 2, we'll put the third right here. They all should be producing babies. Okay, let's make sure. Did something disappear? No. That disappeared. Let's figure out why. Den version 2, we'll go ahead and create the collision. Set it to complex. Is that just another type 1? It is. Let's go and make, this is type 3. Type 2 is the one that was missing. Oh no, there it is. Now 3. want to see more kill quests? Those are fun. Well, that's the reason that I say you don't need quests. That's just a part of being a dinosaur.
You have 100% of backup left.
You gotta kill to eat. That shouldn't be optional. And of course you should get credit for it. That's why I think Marx is the real system they should be working on. Alright. God damn. The other one fell through the map. Go check the collision on that real quick. What we will do. How will players know what to do in our world? I believe that should come second nature, but we should have a few nudges in place. First of which being the info screen at the bottom right. Alright. Everything stayed above ground. Nothing fell through the map. Really? That's what I thought. Cubs. Alright, let's see if they can go underneath this one. Seems like they can get... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's go to the other one too. Let's go to this one. So you dig dens, certain kinds of dens you dig, burrows you dig. These you don't dig. These are basically just different types of dens that I'm making for each animal, so they can go underneath this one too. Good. That means the predators can as well. Let's go visit the third type of den. Dang, how many are there now? Can I squeeze through there? No. They can though. See if they can get in. Oh, this one has weird collision too. Oh wait, no, that's correct. This is the correct collision. Come on in. There's only supposed to be 4 in here. Why are there like 8? That's the reaction I was hoping for. So there's this weird thing that happens where they freeze when they get there. How am I going to advertise the game so more people come? That's a good question. I'm not sure about that yet. I've got some strategies in mind, but I don't think they are appropriate for the stream. I should mention that one of those strategies is we're doing pretty well on Instagram right now. I think we've just crossed over 1,000 followers, so that'll help. Alright, now let's try the rabbit. This way I can see if the predators can follow me into the dens. God dang it, dude. That's too close. Tried to get me again. Alright. He's at the door. I don't think he can get in here. Oh, snap. They're stuck. Alright, let's see if I can entice one of these guys to try and get me. So it looks like they're... Oh, he's attacking. Looks like they're all having trouble getting in. Try the second den. Keep up now. They're in. They can come into the second one. Let's go to the third option. So it's just the first one that's having some kind of issues. I'm almost out of stamina. Predators go around? They do. You won't come too far in. Oh, snap. Oh, come on, man. Who saw that coming? That sound effect is broken, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and fix that real quick. I know exactly where to look. Freaking leopard came out of nowhere and just jacked me. Let's go to... look like it'll be the last thing of the day. Here it is. Don't need that sound. Everything else good to go. Alright. Save it all. Alright, so I think we're gonna end it right there. You just jump scared you? Yeah, I lost track of how many leopards were spawned in. I forgot it's 2 per den. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, folks, to another development stream where we're working on things to put in the game. You can find out everything you need to know about the Great Circle through the info in the description for the video. Definitely follow us on all our official platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and of course, YouTube. You can go directly to our, there we go. If you were to search the Great Circle game, you would come up with our official channel, and our channel has everything. It has the most posted videos. It has videos posted more often than I do on my Suko King channel, and you know, all kinds of interesting things. You can look at the animal animations and things like that. When we have new animals, we'll kind of post them here, and we've got different sections for you. So here's news coverage and stuff. We found different videos by content creators about the game already. All that stuff's going to be centered around here. But don't forget our website, thegreatcircle.weebly.com, links to everything else. So if you go to thegreatcircle.weebly.com, also in the description, by the way, there's a icon for every social media site here. So you can follow us on all these channels there. We've got basic info about the game here, some planned features. This is not quite up to date. The game has grown a lot since I put this here, but it's like I would be updating this like every night if I put everything there. We're working on a way to help fund the continued development of the game. As you know, game development is quite expensive, if not in money, definitely in time and effort. So we're going to have a Patreon started fairly soon, and you know, we'll be looking at things like merch and things like that. If you want to buy and support the game, it would be greatly appreciated. But thanks for tuning in. If you missed the stream, you can still ask questions in the form of comments below the video. Let me see, were there any other questions I can get before I go? It's looking great. Till next time. Thank you. Thank you, Tono. Oh yeah, I did want to check. I want to make a habit of checking the Discord whenever I do the stream. Let's see. There were a couple new questions. Game looks dope. Thank you. You can only be a bird right now. Yes, in the playable demo that's available right now in demo releases, it's version 1.5. That means you can only play the secretary bird in that version. The version that I'm working on, 1.6, is a huge expansion, including a map that is 9 times the size of what you play in the 1.5 demo, at least 15 different animals, and there may be various other changes. Certain things are moving around as I get closer and closer to releasing, but yes, that is correct. The Secretary Bird is available in the current version, available for testing right now. What are the controls? Well, WASD to move around, move the mouse to look around, and there are various other controls that are being worked on too. Wouldn't really do any good for me to mention them here right now. Let's go to biome ideas. The biome or map ideas. I did see some of these. The wetlands. I saw that one. Saw these last stream. I do like the look of these. This would be something like the Western Cape of South Africa. Little river place like this. This looks good. We would have something other than the pine trees, of course. I like the river.
You have 100% of backup left.
I like the idea of the river highway. So definitely we'll have like rivers that kind of cut into like wooded areas and jungle areas. That would kind of look cool. Swamp forest. Yeah, we're gonna have more wetlands. We do currently have the marsh in the south end of the map, but we're gonna vary that up and expand that. So I do like the idea of having different wetlands. They definitely benefit different animals such as turtles and crocs and certain water snakes. Raven oryx, I saw those. Oh, this is a sable antelope. Okay. Will there be floods and fire? Yep, there's already. Oh, actually, I don't have floods yet. Will there be? But we're gonna have both of those. Flooding and brush fires will be in the game. All right. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, afternoon, or night. And till next time, you guys take care.